Andy, all kinds of legislation relating to education, but this is a very specific piece of legislation and funding because of certain types of books. Explain that to us.
Sure. In the budget discussions in the House, some conservative senators, conservative representatives, were upset that the College of Charleston and the University of South Carolina Upstate assigned to freshmen books that had gay themes. They felt that this was pushing an agenda onto students. The colleges said this is part of academic freedom, that they're trying to challenge students, show students a world that maybe they're not familiar with and have them discuss it. Well, what happened was that the representatives were able to get into the budget and get the House to agree to take away the price of the programs at both schools. $52,000 at the College of Charleston, approximately $17,000 at the Upstate. Now what's happened is there was a program that was planned a year ago at USC Upstate to spend a week looking at some lesbian, gay, transgender issues, and now there are senators, now that the budget is now in the Senate, who are looking at maybe hitting the school again on the price of that program. Again, it's this whole debate of what can you teach at public colleges, what is academic freedom, and again, what is promoting an agenda.
Was there also something earlier about, and did this have anything to do with funding as relates to teaching the Constitution? Explain that.
Sure, they're also upset about that. They haven't hit them on the budget on this, though what happened was there's a state law from 90 years ago that requires you to teach the founding documents. This was done after World War I, when we were worried about the Bolsheviks coming. The problem with the law is that it has not been updated. It actually cannot be enforced because of some of the changes that have happened in regulation of colleges. But there's a feeling that, hey, we have this law in the books, we should be teaching these things. It's a full year of teaching them. It isn't just making sure you're taking History 101 and it's part of that. It is teaching the documents along the way. There are two colleges that already do it, Coastal Carolina and Winthrop. So there was a feeling, why couldn't the others do it, like USC? So there are a number of lawmakers who are upset about that. About 20 of them voted against every unopposed member of the USC Board of Trustees who were running for re-election. They didn't have opponents, but they still got 20 no votes from people who, from lawmakers who were upset about that, as well as the gay-themed programming.